FM. Time to sing all the stories. Time to take you to Spain. Time to take you inside La Liga. Anthony Bekederemo, my name, and we are in Spain. We start the journey from today's front page headlines from Marca, RS, and El Mundo Deportivo, all in English. On Marca today, the craziest signing of the summer. That is the bold headline, and of course, the story tells us of one man. Vitolo is his name. Vitolo's clause paid, moves to Las Palmas immediately, and to Atletico in January. The story, of course, of the controversial transfer of Vitolo all the way to Las Palmas from Sevilla. It's on the front page of Marca this beautiful single on Thursday. Sevilla indignation and resignation is another headline. The vice president of Sevilla has resigned because of the transfer situation. Vitolo causing plenty of controversies, I tell you, in Spain. On the front page of RS, Mbappe state issue. Yes, Monaco do not think he would leave, would not get minutes with Real Madrid, and they want to keep the man of the moment in Spain. Talking about the man of the moment in France, Kylian Mbappe. Vitolo's 37.5 million clause are paid. I am happy. Signs until 2022 to be loaned to Las Palmas. Sevilla indignation. More stories I tell you can use from Spain. We leave RS and we go to Mundo Deportivo. Fullback dilemma is the headline. That story is all about Barcelona and their search for, of course, a fullback. Bellerina, Semedo, and Aspilicueta are, of course, on the radar of FC Barcelona. But who will they sign? Valverde Premier, first training session. Another headline I tell you on the front page of Mundo Deportivo. We're still in Spain and we're still inside La Liga. During the course of the show, we'll be joined by one man. He's an ambassador. In fact, he's a La Liga ambassador in Africa and, of course, in Nigeria. Played for Real Sociedad and, indeed, played for Racing Santander, and most definitely scored against Spain. And, indeed, he did it in the World Cup in the colors of the Super Eagles. Your guess is right. Mutiu Adeboju will join us in the course of the show as we go deep inside La Liga. Let's go to the news segment of the show where we can inform you that students at the University of California, Los Angeles, the one they call UCLA, the campus, they were evacuated from the students' residence last night after a bomb threat was received. A suspicious package was found in the campus recreation area. UCLA is, of course, the campsite of Real Madrid as they continue preseason training, and of course that's their base. They will be there while they are there in the United States of America. Yesterday, the squad was put through their first two training sessions, one in the morning and indeed the other one in the evening as they continue their tour of the United States of America. Indeed, Real Madrid trained behind closed doors for their second training session at UCLA, and the noise from the adjacent concert rehearsal meant that Real Madrid were unable to enjoy the privacy, the peace, and the quiet they had hoped for in the United States of America. Talking about Real Madrid, let's tell about one man. He's been in the news of late. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo was visited by customs tax agents while he was enjoying some relaxation time on his yacht in Formentera, somewhere in an island in Spain. The group of armed agents came aboard and inspected his boat. CR7 was surprised by their arrivals as he spent time with his girlfriend Georgina, his mother Dolores, and of course a number of close friends and family. Ronaldo was returning to the island to eat when he was approached by a group of armed agents. In fact, three of them with guns from Spain's inland revenue. They, of course, carried out an inspection in his boat, inside his yacht, and the inspection, I tell you, lasted just over 1 hour and 30 minutes. Later on this month, Cristiano Ronaldo would, of course, be talking to the tax people in Spain. He'll be saying what he needs to, of course, what he knows about the tax allegations leveled against him. 14.7 million euros is the figure he, of course, is accused of not paying, according to tax prosecutors in Spain. Let's also give you this one because a hearty applause was reserved for Antoine Griezmann and Koke as both players are returned to Atletico Madrid and, of course, returned to training following their summer break. Fans of the club who attended the training yesterday applauded Griezmann and Koke when they passed the front of the stands, jogging around at the field with the youth players as the rest of the squad worked on tactical moves. After a 15 minutes training session, Atletico Madrid coach Diego Simeone Cavani arranged a match in an enclosed space for the two, and it tested their shape and sharpness and control as ahead of the new campaign. Let's give you this one. Very, very controversial, but of course that's how it is. I tell you, inside La Liga sometimes Atletico Madrid have included a 150 million euro buyout clause in the contract of their newest acquisition, their new signing, Vitolo. The amount represents a record figure for Atletico Madrid, bearing in mind that, of course, the get-out clause, the buyout clause of Antoine Griezmann, Jan Oblak, and Yari Carrasco is set at 100 million euros. But for Vitolo, 150 million euros is the figure. Las Palmas will bring 12.5% of the 40 million euros amount paid to terminate Vitolo's contract with Sevilla, with a new 150 million euros figure also valid during his upcoming spell in the Canary Islands on loan. Talking about on loan at Las Palmas after sealing the move during a visit to the headquarters of La Liga on Wednesday. Talking about last night, the player was announced by Atletico Madrid. Vitolo will move on loan to Las Palmas before heading back to Madrid come January 2018, when the transfer ban imposed on Atletico Madrid would have been officially ended. In a separate but related development, Sevilla president Jose Castro was left fuming with his former player Vitolo after the player joined Atletico Madrid controversially. Yes, a move to the capital had appeared to be shut down by the agreement. Yes, Vitolo agreed a new contract at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, but the winger completed his transfer to Atletico Madrid yesterday via Las Palmas on Wednesday afternoon, according to an very angry, president of Sevilla, talking about Jose Castro. Vitolo cannot be trusted, says he's a snake, he cannot be trusted, and the reality is that Vitolo used Sevilla to earn more money at Atletico Madrid. In the meantime, Las Palmas winger new boy Vitolo has admitted it has been a very tough few days for him and his family, having left Sevilla under controversial circumstances and joined Las Palmas on loan via Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid, recall, paid the Spain internationals a release clause at Sevilla, a figure reported to be around 37.5 million euros, before he immediately joined his hometown club Las Palmas on loan until January 2018. His transfer has continued to dominate the headlines in Spain and of course the Spanish sporting press after Sevilla had initially announced he had signed a new 5-year deal at the club. We leave Sevilla, let's go to Barcelona. We can inform you that Barcelona have confirmed they have announced that Javier Mascherano has fully recovered from the injury he picked up during the Copa del Rey final success against Alaves some 6 weeks ago. The Argentine had been working on a specific recovery plan throughout the summer, and right now the man called Javier Mascherano is back. In other news, Barcelona have completed the loan signing of teenager midfielder Vitinho from Palmeiras with an option to buy. The 19-year-old is set to form a part of Barcelona's B team, where he will spend pre-season with the first team, and of course he could feature at some point under new coach Ernesto Valverde. Vitinho only made 2 senior appearances for his Brazilian club side, and those came last season. Staying with Barcelona, let's say that Barcelona have shifted. They have shifted their focus to Chelsea. Chelsea fullback says Azpilicueta, after admitting defeat in their pursuit of Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal defender Hector Bellerin, the former Osasuna man, the former Olympique of Marseille man, talking about Azpilicueta, played every match of Chelsea's successful title victory last season, and is of course held in high esteem by Chelsea and also held in high esteem by Barcelona. Right now, yes, reports in Spain say that new Barcelona coach Ernesto Valverde believes that Azpilicueta would fit perfectly into Barcelona's system and not Arsenal defender Hector Bellerin. This of course would form our talking point. The insurmountable Azpilicueta or the young and exciting Hector Bellerin. Who should Barcelona really pursue? Who should they aim to sign? Should it be Azpilicueta? Should it be Bellerin? But of course play for the Spanish national team. One of course is a player of Chelsea and the other one a player of Arsenal. So who should Barcelona sign? That is, of course, the big question begging for answers at this beautiful day inside La Liga. Hit us up at 889 Brilla FM on Twitter. And, of course, use the hashtag Inside La Liga on Facebook. Like our page, Sports Radio Brilla FM. Go on to post your comments and your contributions. Let's, of course, give you this one before we go to your comments. La Liga duo Valencia and Sevilla are both interested in a loan deal for Chelsea defender called Zuma. Zuma is wanted by Valencia on a season-long loan deal. Valencia are hopeful of strengthening their defense, and of course they see the Frenchman as an ideal replacement for Elekim Mangala, who played last season on loan from Manchester City. Of course, he has returned to the Etihad after that loan deal ended. Sevilla also keen, very keen on a move for Kozuma, because Adil Rami, their defender, of course also of French descent, is of course a French player, is set to join Olympique Marseille. Let's go for a brother. When we come back, it will be time for us to join La Liga ambassador in Africa, La Liga ambassador in Nigeria, Mutiu, the headmaster at Dekpoju. Stay around here. This is Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
Every day.
Identify your station.
88.9 Brilla FM.
Yes, we're still in Spain and we're still inside La Liga. I told you we'll be, of course, hooking up with the La Liga ambassador in Africa and, of course, in Nigeria. Former international of Nigeria, played for the likes of Real Sociedad and, of course, Racing Santander in Spain. Mutiu Adepoju is joining us this beautiful day inside La Liga. Mutiu Adepoju, it is good to have you on the show, and welcome to La Liga on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning. It's my pleasure.
Yes, okay.
To see you again.
Yeah. Let's first of all look at La Liga. It is sad that this season, from this point, it looks like we would have no Nigerians in the top flight. Elders in Chejile last season was relegated, and of course Uche Agbo also relegated. Both players have moved on. Of course, one played for Sporting Union, the other one played for Granada, but they've been relegated from the La Liga. What's happening? What would you say to Nigerian players in Spain?
Oh, well, just unfortunate. It's unfortunate that the only player that Nigerian has playing in La Liga got relegated, and is being transferred to another club. It's unfortunate, but nevertheless, I still believe that they can still have more Nigerians. We can have Nigerians playing in Spain, and I believe with time, which we are trying to do some little things to make sure that we have more Nigerians in Spain.
Okay, I must also ask you, what's the situation with Ezekiel Bassi and Barcelona B?
Well, the situation is not clear yet. According to the contract signed, he was on loan to them, and the contract expired. I have not been given any official details about him, in which I believe in the next few days I'm going to inquire, and I believe that if he had done well, probably they will be able to get if not continue in Barcelona, maybe another club there in Spain.
Okay. Let's of course look at other arrangements. The off season is still on. Some big teams have gone to the east, some have gone to the west, some are in China, some are in the USA. What is La Liga doing in Nigeria this off season?
Well, nothing yet. What I know that La Liga towards the end of this month, the next week, they have sessions. With the clubs about how to internationalize the clubs and all that. In which all the clubs, the representatives are going to gather in Madrid to have 2 days seminar conference, in which a lot of things are going to be talked about, and probably we should have something more to say about that when the time comes.
When are we going to have maybe a La Liga team come to Nigeria to do preseason?
Well, very soon is what we have been talking about, and when I get to Spain to the seminar, probably, I'm going to discuss it, again. We want to have, La Liga team coming to Nigeria for preseason, to play friendly matches and all that, and it's what we are going to really work on. And with the partnership of, with Legacy, there are some other things that are still coming too, in which I believe very soon we're going to unroll that through Legacy Sports and La Liga.
Okay, Mutu Adepoju, I want to thank you for your time right here inside La Liga on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Yes, we give the listeners the very best in terms of La Liga news right here inside La Liga. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay.
Bye.
There can only be one. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
Yes, indeed. That's still inside La Liga on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Time fast spent. But of course, we still have your comments and your poster. Remember, Barcelona is looking for a right back. They've looked at Hector Bellerin, looked at Cesar Azpilicueta, and we're asking you, who should Barcelona be aiming to really sign? Who should they be aiming to sign as they pursue a right back for the new season? Let's go to Eze Matthew. Says, Tony, please tell Ernesto Valverde, or whatever they call him, or whatever he calls himself, to go for Bellerin and keep away from Cesar Azpilicueta. He says it's not for sale. Meccano Phillips says Chelsea won't sell. So Arsenal will also not sell. The Blaugrana side should look at other options before it is too late. Nelson Semedo is also an option for Barcelona. Semedo, Hector Bellerin, and Cesar Azpilicueta are the names Barcelona are pursuing this offseason. We look at their right full back position, but they say Cesar Azpilicueta fits the bill. And I ask again, who should Barcelona aim to sign? Would it be Cesar Azpilicueta or Hector Bellerin? Standard Los Blancos says Chelsea right back for me. Yes, Chelsea's right back is Cesar Azpilicueta. Says the man should go to Spain, go to Barcelona. Olufemi Adeleke says, for me, the guy from Chelsea will be a better buy. I will fit in to the Barcelona style very perfectly. Nice and blessed day to you, Anthony. Thank you very much, and same to you. Celestine Ebebuike says they shouldn't come close to my beloved Azpilicueta. They should rather go for Bellerin, who has Barcelona DNA. Cesar is going nowhere. What about Tomiwa? Says Azpilicueta, he may be quiet on another job, but nonetheless he has superb composure and vision. He is a good one. He can read the game. Barcelona should go for him. Let's quickly join our praise. Matthew says Azpilicueta has the highest number of completed passes last season. Certainly a good one for the Barcelona team, but we ain't letting our right back leave. Oh, we are not selling. Coming from praise Matthew, Hussein is here. CFC Aiden says Barcelona should go for Bellerin. Cesar Azpilicueta is not for sale. I have Oluwabuyide Jethro says I think Cesar is better player. He should be signed because he has experience. He's hardworking, but they should not try to touch my player. He says up Chelsea. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM is still the station. Emmanuel Michael says my Azpilicueta is not for sale. Chelsea is not selling. We are not a selling club, and we know who the selling club is. Arsenal can sell Bellerin. KY Ilebi says Bellerin is a more realistic option because Chelsea will not sell one of their best players. Let's quickly join Manchester is red says it's a tough call, a tough question. Cesar has loads of experience while Bellerin can still play up to 6 years. I think Bellerin is okay for Barcelona. Finally, I go to Chi Divide says Barcelona should go for Bellerin because Azpilicueta is going nowhere. We at Chelsea will do our best. I will keep our right back. I will keep him away from Barcelona. That's it all for now. Talking about inside La Liga, there will be a fresher package. Same time, same station. Anthony Bekederemo remains my name. Let us do this again tomorrow and beyond inside La Liga. Stay right here. The action continues after this time out.